Why You Should Never Trust Anyone. This is the last time 26-year-old Loretta Saunders was seen alive. She was 3 months pregnant, a brilliant university student. On the morning of February 13th, 2014, Loretta walked into her apartment building to collect just over $400 in rent money. She was never seen alive again. Ugh. The only clues to her disappearance? A series of chilling text messages and this security footage. Footage that would unravel a murder plot so senseless, so cold. It's hard to wrap your head around. This story is a stark reminder of why you should never, ever trust anyone. Loretta Saunders was a force to be reckoned with. At just 26, she was a proud Inuk woman from Labrador, Canada, a survivor who had clawed her way out of hardship. In her teens, she battled homelessness and addiction. But Loretta turned her life around. She became a thriving criminology student at St. Mary's University in Halifax, Nova Scotia. She was in love. 2.5 years into a relationship with her boyfriend, Yaltsin Serkultai. Together, they were expecting their first child. But Loretta was more than a student and more than a partner. She was an advocate. Her honors thesis, a deeply personal project about the disproportionate number of missing and murdered Indigenous women in Canada. Ironic, she wanted to expose the systemic issues that put women like her at risk. But in the cruelest twist of fate, Loretta would soon become part of the very statistic she was fighting to end. To make ends meet, she sublet her apartment on Cowie Hill Road. Through an online ad, she found 2 tenants, 25-year-old Blake Leggette and his girlfriend, 28-year-old Victoria Henneberry. Almost immediately, problems began. They fell behind on rent. Loretta, who desperately needed the money, grew frustrated. By February, they owed her $430, and she'd had enough. She told Yaltsin, "I'm going to collect the money today. If they can't pay, I'll evict them." That morning, February 13th, Loretta left her apartment and drove to Cowie Hill. Security footage, time-stamped just before 11 a.m., shows her walking into the elevator, calm, determined. But what waited for her on the other side of that elevator door was betrayal. Cold, calculated, and fatal. 2. The Crime and Investigation, 1730. For the rest of that day, silence. Loretta didn't call her boyfriend. She didn't come home. The next day, Valentine's Day, strange text messages appeared. Her sister got a simple one-word text, "Hey." Yaltsin got something even stranger, a message claiming Loretta was so stressed she couldn't remember her own mother's maiden name for her online banking. Then more texts, cold, distant, suggesting she wanted to break up, suggesting she wanted to disappear. Her family knew this was not Loretta. The warm, articulate woman they knew would never write such things. On February 17th, after 4 agonizing days, Loretta was reported missing. Investigators began with the apartment building. The first breakthrough, security footage. They saw Loretta enter the elevator at 10:57 a.m. on February 13th, but she never came out. At 2:28 p.m., however, the camera captured Blake Leggette struggling with a massive hockey bag. It sagged in the middle, unnaturally heavy. Over the next hour, Blake and Victoria were seen multiple times, carrying bags, as though moving out. But Loretta, she was never seen leaving. On February 19th, another discovery, Loretta's car, hundreds of miles away in Harrow, Ontario. And who was with it? Leggette and Henneberry. Inside, police found Loretta's phone, ID, and bank card. The couple was arrested on the spot. The case shifted instantly, from missing person to probable homicide. Police dug deeper. Loretta's card had been used just hours after she vanished, at a Tim Hortons drive-thru. Surveillance confirmed it, Leggette driving Loretta's car, using her card. Their trail led across provinces, until February 26th, when police searched a wooded median near Salisbury, New Brunswick. There, discarded by the roadside, they found the duffel bag. Inside was Loretta. The investigation had its grim answer, but the question remained, why? The clues pointed to a horrifying truth, but the motive? Even darker. If this story shocks you as much as it shocked me, take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe for more in-depth true crime stories. With Loretta's body found, Blake Leggette and Victoria Henneberry were charged with murder. The story that unfolded was chilling. According to their own confessions, The couple had planned it. They wanted to kill Loretta, steal her car, and escape Halifax, all because they didn't have the $430 rent money. Leggette's journal, seized by guards, revealed the gruesome details. When Loretta arrived, Henneberry lied about losing her bank card. As Loretta sat on the couch, Leggette asked if he should do it. Henneberry taunted him. "You don't have the balls," she said. Enraged, Leggette attacked. He choked Loretta from behind. She fought desperately, tearing through plastic bags he pulled over her head, but he smashed her skull against the floor, killing her. Together, they wrapped her in a tarp, shoved her into the hockey bag, and carried her out in broad daylight. They drove off in her car, using her money, sending fake texts to her family to buy time. When the case went to trial in April 2015, both pleaded guilty. Leggette to first-degree murder, automatic life, no parole for 25 years. Henneberry to second-degree, life, parole possible after just 10 years. The judge called it despicable, horrifying, and pointless. In his journal, Leggette was chillingly unapologetic. He wrote about making money with a book deal. He wrote, "I put the wrong one in the bag," a likely reference to Henneberry. 1830 to Saunders' death wasn't random. It was a devastating loss and a spotlight on a national crisis. She dedicated her life to exposing violence against Indigenous women, only to have her life stolen in that very way. Her murder helped galvanize the movement that led to the national inquiry into missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Her family testified. They spoke of love, of pain, of how the case only gained attention once police realized Loretta was Inuk. Loretta was a daughter, a sister, a partner, a mother-to-be, a brilliant, courageous woman, betrayed by two people she had tried to help. They stole her future and the future of her unborn child. Her story is a gut-wrenching lesson in misplaced trust, but also a testament to resilience, to purpose, and to a voice that refuses to be silenced. Loretta's voice was stolen, but her story must never be forgotten. If this case shocked you as much as it did me, make sure to hit that like button, share this video to spread awareness, and subscribe for more powerful true crime stories that reveal the truth behind the headlines.